him right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
And you see the soft hands for the catch. Then Collins with the smooth finish.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And John? Collins does just about everything you'd want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game. So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers get the basketball.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Lakers. There's the screen. Mitchell outside. Back to Paul. Lets the three fly. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Paul's got 5.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Drills the three-pointer.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Harden outside. Out to Ibaka. Latrey buries it from three-point range.
Defensively there, you have to account for Serge Ibaka. Counters with a 3 of his own.
Mitchell outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here is Harden. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
John Collins is one of those guys. When he leaves the floor, he just keeps going up.
Pass to Adebayo. Misses the layup. And Collins has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 3-point game. Kicks it out to Harden. And taken away by Paul. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Harden. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to Mitchell. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now here's Harden. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Mitchell outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the technical free throw is good. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Detroit with the rebound. There's O'Neal with the three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Lakers. They kept going to him.
24. Give a big round of applause.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Out to Ibaka. Right block shot. The Pistons working the ball around now. Now, here's Monk. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shots good by Ibaka. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Screen by Ibaka. 6 to shoot. Johnson for three. That one doesn't go. The Lakers go the other way with it. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Mitchell in the corner. Pass to Drummond. And here's Thompson. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Pistons trailed by 14. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The shot by Monk is no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Mitchell left side. To the inside. Here's Drummond. And he goes right over Serge Ibaka and slams it down.
Oh my, not just a good athlete, Andre is a freakish athlete. Something that really shines when he's creating highlights.
Ibaka, wide open, he fires. It's Adebayo with the rebound. It's Arenas at the top of the key. .152 left to play in the first half. Here's Mitchell. Going inside. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games. Love that from Bogdanovich, finishing with power.
It's blocked. It's stolen by Adebayo. .106 left in the first half.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Monk. Bogdanovich with the screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Oladipo. And the layup is good.
This is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Now Mitchell. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Down low. And Detroit with another turnover here.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Here comes the ball, Detroit. Hit the Piston Dancers.
Here he goes. And it's Arenas with the jam.
It's fun to just watch Arenas play. He's electric, has his own style, and what an explosive play right there.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one.
44.
And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's hauled in by Zubac.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And they'll get another chance. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Picked by Horford. Lets it go from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Horford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Harden can't hit.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Back to Arenas. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
Detroit with the ball. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Harden inside the three-point line. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Here's Arenas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable? Playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Harden right side. 3-pointer. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And here's Collins from outside.
You just can't take that shot with Bam Adebayo on you. His reach is off the charts.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And, boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
There's a screen by Collins. And Harden launches it from deep. The Pistons keeping it alive, a new 14. Pass to Bogdanović. Detroit, no good that time either.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense. I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Adebayo with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Arenas can't hit. Detroit with the ball. Outside, Bogdanović. Back to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Detroit, no good that time either.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Horford. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
So Horford gets 2.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And 1:01 left to play here in the third. To the right side. Outside, Bogdanović. Traps in the tray. Bogdanović has got 5 now.
So quick. Get Bogey the ball. He'll knock him down.
Here's Arenas. And it's Arenas with the jam.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. To the wing on the left. It's Bogdanović on the wing. No good with the triple. The Lakers controlling the game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Monk. No points in the game yet for him. And then Monk with the dunk.
And it's just easy to love the energy with which Monk plays. Whenever he's close to the rim, he is looking to make a statement.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already.
37, LA 63.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now a timeout called by Detroit. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
There's a screen by Collins. Driving inside. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And here's Harden for 3.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
Paul with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. The shot's good from Paul.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
From deep, Harden gets the three-pointer to fall.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
You see the strength Ibaka's added over the years, that time converting through contact, going to the line.
Well, we know confidence is key, but Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
Greg, an outstanding scorer, Donovan Mitchell, takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Paul with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built, the strength in the upper body.
Here's Harden. Lakers with the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind, but in reality, it didn't work.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Harden. Pass to Johnson. Got a piece of it. Paul with the steal. Stolen by Harden. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Harden's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Detroit.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half.
Oh!
No, he didn't. When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
From deep, Harden. Another 3 for Detroit.
And it took him a little while, but he's really got that 3 working now. This has been a different quarter for him.
Here's Paul. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That sends John Collins to the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. That one misses for Collins. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Harden surveying the D and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Lakers.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the Lakers.
And Mitchell drops them both. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Johnson outside. Harden outside. Tries it from 19. Rebound Andre Drummond. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to